Hello and welcome back to Jak and Daxter. I think it's part 10. We're going to the spider caves. It's going to be terrible. We've been here once for a little second to get the other power cell. But those fucking centipede things are the worst part about this area. So what we're going to do is we're going to get every precursor orb we can off the bat. For a specific reason. When you kill some of them, they drop power cells. Not power cells, precursor orbs. But not all of them do. Only like 3 out of them do. And then each one drops a random number. Which makes trying to figure out in your head what all of them are very difficult. So we're just going to collect all of them as quick as I can now. So we don't have to deal with it later. And then also we're going to have to try and kill them all. Which takes a while. It doesn't take that long. Like, it's not that bad. It's just fucking annoying. And I think I die here. Do I die here? Do I die trying to get these? I think I do. I'm not even sure anymore. Yeah, I died. It's fucking fine. We'll just redo. We're not going to redo, obviously. But we're just going to go around and get everything. So I don't have to deal with it. Because it's like, if like they all drop 3 each or something, but they don't. Like some of them don't even fall to the floor. Some get stuck on the tree. Depends whether they die. It's all very annoying. And as bad as I'm making it out, it is that bad. It's awful. We can also try and get one power cell that's just up on a thing for some reason. Don't know why. It's weird at the time, like PS2 had loads of these types of games. Like the first kind of collectathon type game was like Banjo-Kazooie and things like that. It wasn't the first, but it was like one of the biggest, I guess you could say. There's like Mario 64, isn't there, and things like that. But like this time there was just like rip-offs of like, there was like Vex. I've got Vex, I bought it. It doesn't control nearly, it's Mario 64. But just with a different character and a bit more violent. It's weird, and you have gauntlets and can turn on fire. Vex isn't great. It's not. But there's so many of these games. It's weird. Like even Jak and Daxter didn't stay this way. Like the next one, a lot of people don't like the next 2 games because they deviate from this so much. But I like that. I like that a lot because it just becomes a different game, which is amazing. Like Ratchet and Clank, they still work, but they're the same game. Every one is essentially the same game. Get guns, upgrade them as much as you can, and just go to different planets collecting things. That's every game. They're great games, and I love them, and it's amazing. Like, in my head, I'm talking about anything rather than this, because this just takes fucking forever. But, Ratchet and Clank, there's like over 10 of them now, right? There's even been, like, they had PSP ones like Size Matter. Like, in England, the names are different, so like there's like Lock and Loaded, but in America it's Up Your Arsenal. But obviously they, in England for some reason, foul language, they couldn't put Up Your Arsenal. They just put Lock and Loaded. But there's like Size Matters, there's Gladiator, there's like, well, where's it go? There's 1, 2, 3. Size Matters came out on PSP around the same time. Then there's, in between those 3, there's Gladiator. Then there's Tools of Destruction, Quest for Booty, Cracking Time, and then there's a new one, Into the Nexus, has come out, hasn't it? There's also the Tower Defense game. That they just kept going, and they're all consistently good. Like, they're really fun games. I still haven't played Into the Nexus, and I really, really want to. And it's amazing. But I think Jak and Daxter, if they had kept going, they wouldn't have stayed with the same quality. There's no way. Like, I would have loved, I love a new Jak and Daxter game. I can't really, if I am going to play all 3 games eventually, and I can't really talk about what I would have wanted for another game without spoiling the next 2 games and spoiling like the hugest plot point in the world. But there's stuff they could have done. There's an area left, and there is designs if you want to look up online. I could even link them if I was going to. They were going to make, instead of The Last of Us, they were going to make a new Jak and Daxter game, and they have designs for it. But then they thought it wasn't really a Jak and Daxter game. It was just they were just using Jak and Daxter and putting them in their own game. So they thought, what's the point? So they made The Last of Us, and I'm perfectly fine with that because I love The Last of Us. So I got no problem with them going, instead of Jak and Daxter, we'll make The Last of Us. You can't really complain. But it would have been cool. It would have been cool. Instead of, actually there is 2 other games as well. There's 3 games. There's 1, 2, 3, and there's Jak X, which is an awesome racer. It's very fun. Clearly Naughty Dog can make, like, these fuckers, they just miss. They're just assholes. I'm talking over all of this. I don't want to think about it. Like, they made Crash Team Racing, which is a great racer as well. I like it a lot. But Jak X is super fun. Then they made Daxter on the PSP. I don't think Naughty Dog actually made Daxter on the PSP, but it was fun. It's a fluke. But it's really fun. I like it a lot. I can't play it anymore. It just doesn't work. My PSP is old and terrible, which is really sad I can't play it anymore. But I thought it crashed then. It didn't. Whew. And then there's I don't even remember what it is. It's like Lost something. It's not good. It's not great. I haven't played it. I refuse to play it because it's meant to be terrible, and I just don't want to sully the memory in my head. I think this is a kind of a spoiler. Jack ends up talking later on. He isn't always a mute, and they changed the voice actor for Jack, and it's like, and I think in All Stars, like PlayStation All Stars Battle, whatever, they took the voice actor from the PSP, like Lost something. They got him to do the voice of Jack, which is weird. Why sully the memory of Jak and Daxter with shitty PSP games? So maybe it's a good thing there's no more, but I do miss it. I got these 3 games in HD, and I've 100%ed them all, which took way too long. Getting the Precursor orbs in 3 and 2, there is a glitch that, I'm going to be honest, I used at the end. Like, I went for like, I got almost all of them. I think in 2 there's like 303, there's 600 or something. And I pretty much had them all, but it just got to the point where I was losing my mind, and I was like, there's got to be an easier way. And there's a glitch you can do, which I did for the last like 50 on both games. I tried my best. Don't think I'm evil. I tried my best to get them all, and I got very close. It's just I couldn't do it anyway. I'd spent like a week in Jak 3 just getting them all, and I couldn't do it anymore. I couldn't do it. Yeah, so like they're dropping out. Yeah, we're playing a game, aren't we? Well, I'm not. This is all post voiceover, obviously. But they drop random amounts of Precursor orbs. Why? Why would they do that? Fucking. Oh look, that one dropped 2 for some reason. That one dropped 3. It's just inconsistent. There's one up top. The last one we get will drop 1, and it will not fall all the way down the tree, which is visible, and I'm making it a bigger deal than it is. But it pisses me off. What was I thinking? Oh, I was making sure that this was actually a power cell thing and not just a way to get Precursor orbs, which would have been very fucking annoying. There's one more up top that I have not seen. To your right, Archie, there he is. Not a spider web in there. That trolled me. I got excited. Bouncy spider webs. It's a nice little. Is there any more? Yeah, there is. There's just like the trampolines, isn't there, in some levels? I can't remember what level it is. Is it even in this, or is it in like a later game? I think so. I'm sure the bouncy spiderwebs aren't the only bouncy thing in the game. I'm not sure though. Could be completely wrong. Once we get past this bit though, the level's pretty cool. It has some little cool, nice things in. Some stuff from like Donkey Kong Country, which is nice. Which, if you remember, everyone should remember that game. That game's fucking amazing. Look, he isn't on the floor. Okay, I thought it was higher in my head. Okay, make a bigger deal out of that. But still. Bullshit. Don't let enemies drop. They're the only enemies in the game that drop Precursor orbs, which if you don't know they do, you could just leave them. You know? If you're not looking properly, you could leave them behind. That's not cool. Don't do that to people. But what I'm about to do here is stupid. Go and get some yellow eco before you do this. The other part of this mission. I did it earlier actually while I was talking. There is a crystal in the middle of that room. I shot it and broke it. One of them is to destroy all the crystals. There's like 5 or 6 in the level. I think about it and I'm going to go back, get some yellow eco, get those crates, and also destroy the crystal. Because it's useful. It's pretty useful. And get it out of the way now. Some of the crystals later on are pretty hard to get. Actually, they're not. They're not hard to get. They're in water. I'm saying water properly, so I don't sound like like a retard. Water. Hello everyone. Can I have a glass of water? I don't think anyone noticed. I think it's just Tabis that makes fun of me for it, which is not very nice of him. He's supposedly my friend. Hope people watch these videos. I really do. I spend way too much time in these videos and I get like 10 views. It's fucking depressing. It's depressing. It really is. It hurts. Here I thought, oh no, I'm running out of yellow eco. Did not realise it was doing that charge up. Luckily the spin jump saved me. It's nice of it. This next area has a new enemy. Lots of the enemies are like mining enemies in this level. Actually, I think this is the only, other than spiders and the centipedes, this is the other like type of enemy. They're all lurkers. But this douchebag, the way you fight him, it's actually very easy, even though I just ran past him. I'll talk about it when we get to there, and it actually visually shows it. Big precursor statue thing, robot. It's pretty cool. I like it a lot. It comes back in pretty much every later game. The big statues. The problem with this little area is there's lots of winding paths. Okay, we'll just watch him. All you gotta do is wait for him to just get confused and fucking turn around. Don't jump above him because he swings it. Just wait for him to turn around and do a spin attack. That's all you need to do. It's pretty easy. But this has quite a few different spin-off paths, which are kind of annoying if you want to get everything. Yeah, there you go. The first time I did this, I did very similar to the Snow Mountains, and well, not the first, the last time I played through this when I was practicing. I left behind on some of the poles you spin around. I left behind some precursor orbs and then had to go through this whole thing again. So just make sure you get everything, because it's quite annoying. If you leave any at the top, you've got quite a long walk to get back to it. So don't. It also has fire vents, which aren't nice. I don't like them. I should have probably got the yellow eco here and just killed them with it. But I didn't. I don't know why. This platform coming up, this like elevator, it goes down as well as up. Make sure you go down. There's quite a few precursor orbs. By now, I really should have that straight in my head, but I don't. I still get very good. They're the only two collectibles other than the scout flies in the game, and they both begin with P. That messes with my head. I am an intelligent person. I'd like to put that forward. I am an intelligent human being, but just not when it comes to. Wow, I thought I disappeared. What the fuck? But clearly not when it comes to remembering simple phrases. I have to remember a lot, you know. Remembering the difference between a precursor orb and power cell is not on my to-do list regularly. Don't think about it on a day-to-day basis. I'm gonna miss it and have to wait. When I can edit and speed things up, I really should. I shouldn't just make myself watch this, not just you. But it's fine. You get to admire the lovely wall with stalactites. Tights fall down. That's how I remember that. I think that's a Yogscast thing that I learned that from. Like 4 years ago. When I watch Yogscast. Or listen to them. It was the podcast. It wasn't. Literally, what the fuck? I complain regularly to Tavis that he mentions them too often in our fucking videos, and now I'm doing it. That's not cool. The fun thing will be if anyone watches this. No one will. There's the second I'll mention that as well. But, I mean, it's clearly depressing me, right? There's more of these pads. That spinning one does not mean anything. It's the negative. I don't get why there's big clusters of green eco and small ones. The small ones, I don't think I hardly ever dedicate time to like trying to get enough small ones. It's pointless. It takes so long. They do so little. Okay. There's two ways you can go down here. If you keep following this path around, it will lead you to a scout fly, but we can get it on the way back. So do not worry about going that way in. You have to go both ways. I think if you went to get the scout fly, you'd have to come back this way. But if you get the scout fly on the way out, you don't have to worry about trying to traverse things. You can just peace out. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. After this playthrough, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna keep doing 2. It takes a lot of time to do, so I might just go back to doing 1. But I want to play so many games. Like now, I've started Bioshock 1 and this. I kind of want to play Bioshock 2 and Jak 2, and then do Infinite and Jak 3. You know, kind of want to. But there's other games I want to play as well. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might just keep doing 2. The only problem is Bioshock 2 and like this game is very it's simpler to record because it's a very streamlined game. It's very simple. But Jak 2 is like GTA essentially. There's like a ridiculous amount of side quests. There's more collectibles. There's different upgrades you can get. There's a lot. And then Jak 3 is even more ridiculous with like cars thing. The good thing I've already 100%ed on different saves, so I don't have to worry about collectibles that much, and I can just show you everything after the fact. But it's still a bit annoying. There's the other scout fly, and I think there's another power cell over there that's annoying. It's not annoying to get, it's just annoying to get all the precursor orbs on the way, because you just jump around like mental. Like mental. Oh my god, right, we're going to jump down and get the scout fly. I'm yawning. I'm yawning a lot. Shouldn't be. I'm just tired, man. I've been on holiday for the past week. It's like, I've just been sleeping. That's all I've been doing. Okay, we won't take any full damage because of the helicopter jump spin. I wish Nathan Drake did it. You know, it just became like a thing. Right, I didn't realise you should jump on this, and I messed up. But I wish like all Naughty Dog, like even like Joel did it or Ellie. That'd be great. I played that fucking game way too long to try and get the because you can unlock Daxter's goggles for Ellie, which I needed that in my life, so I spent time doing that. Someone's got my Last of Us copy, which is depressing. I want it back because I want to get the DLC, but I can't because I do not have my copy anymore. Someone has it. Okay, I have missed quite a few precursor orbs. We'll go back and get them in a minute. I felt like I needed to activate this switch. Not really sure why. Not really sure why I felt the need. Okay. We'll just jump back down and go across, and it's super easy. The only place we have like a whole nother area, as I mentioned, kind of like a Donkey Kong Country type of thing. And then we have, but that's quite a way. We have like a spider-infested area to go through yet. Go on, get them all. There we go. Oh god. Okay, we have them all. 190. We won't ever need to spend any more. Like, there's no actual reason to collect all 2,000 precursor orbs because they don't do anything. Like, you use them to buy power cells throughout the game or like unlock things. But from now on, there's not a single. Oh my god, my throat is dying right now. There's not a single. Oh, for Jesus. Right. Thank you, Daxter. He's saying what I was about to say, so just listen to him from now on. There's not a single other NPC we need to spend precursor orbs on, and you don't get anything at the end of the game from collecting all of them. So I don't know why you get them all. I just do it for the feeling of self-worth and feeling good about myself. Pretty much it. This is pretty easy to get. You just shoot like a madman, and then they all stop coming out for a little while. I did have to look back to check that I had everything because I didn't want to have to run for it again. But you're going to need to use that pad if you want to get all the precursor orbs. I guess there's more here in case you, for some reason, didn't get enough earlier on and didn't have enough to buy them all off of the miners. But you can have enough before you even get here to buy all of the things off the miners. So, Scout Flies thing and that hidden one is pretty cool. It's a cool one to get. Except from these fucking spiders. They cause me a lot more problems. We'll get to them. They're dicks. I don't like them. We're going to need to do another, shoot another crystal with yellow eco. So we're going to need to go this way so that we can get the yellow eco. I think I mess up. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. Even though I recorded this yesterday. I should really remember. I'm not sure. Oh, please don't die, Archie. There we go. You're going to need to get there quick, so try and do a roll off the edge if you feel safe doing it, obviously, because it's not an easy thing to do. Crystal there, just bush it. There we go. But there's them over there. Clearly not going to have enough time, and I fell in the dark eco anyway, so fuck. I hate dark eco. Does it show up? It shows up like regularly again, but I don't think there's many like dark eco pits after this game. That kind of goes away. There's just more just pits rather than dark eco pits. Which, it's a nice texture, I kind of like it. It's kind of nice. Even though the texture is just looped, like, you can see it's just looped, which is weird. Shut up, Daxter. Shut up. They leave as well, like, you always have your goggles in every game, but you can never, I don't think you ever go first person again after this one. But you always keep your jump, like, up, jump, hit thing, you know, like your bush. Don't worry. It's not hard to get away. But you always keep your like up attack, even though you never ever use it. After this game, you use it to hit those three things, but then from then on, it's never used again. Ever. Maybe it is and I just don't remember, but I'm pretty sure you never use it again. Right, this is the kind of Donkey Kong Country type area. You have to hit the crystals to light up the area. I'm sure there's like a mine area where you have to hit switches to light up the area, right? I'm not crazy. But these fucking spiders, I hate them. Especially this one coming up. The best way I found to get through it is just roll at it, because your rolls do damage things. Unless you messed up like this and get stuck, your rolls do hurt people. They are an attack, unlike later games when they do nothing. They do nothing later on. I think there's one more. This might actually be the last crystal. Yeah, it is. Thanks, Daxter. Just finish my sentences. We're connected. We're one. I get you. I love you. We have 92 orbs. We only have like 9 more to get. You only need 100, I found out. You need 100 to get the secret engine, but there is 101 in the game. I'm not really sure why. Don't know. I don't know why. I think there's like... How many is there in each area? There's 9 or 10 in each area, right? Maybe it just ended up working out that way and they wouldn't to keep consistent. I'm not sure. This isn't hard, actually. It's not hard at all. I just like it. Because it reminds me of Donkey Kong Country. It's also a nice light. It's cool. The reason you want to light up, because there's like that little gap in the path there and things like... They do little things to trick you. I might mess up in a second though. Which is my fault completely. I tried just running for some reason instead of jumping. Not sure why. But I did. So I died, and that's the way the world works. And I just completely effed over. I fucking hate spiders. In real life I kinda hate spiders as well. I hate bugs. Just bugs in general. See, I used it, it hurt him. You got fucked. I just hate bugs. Bugs are gross. I say if I'm scared of anything, it's bugs. They creep me the fuck out. I don't want them in my life. Especially in video games. In video games, you use them a fucking lot. Stop. Just stop it. It's so gross. Some are cool, I admit, but lots are just gross. Okay. Now we won't kill ourselves. We'll just keep spinning and lighting this up. It's pretty cool. I like it. But I think this is pretty much... I know, there's more up here. There is the last of the precursor orbs hiding. Okay. I also now am from like Snow Mountains panicking, hoping I get them all because I don't want to have to run around again. Especially spider caves. I don't want to run around spider caves. Why does every lurker have a collar on? Like all of them. They all have their collar, which is weird. I guess because Gol Acheron enslaved them. Or did they create them? Like I'm not sure if they created them. I don't know. They seem to, from stuff that happens. I'm checking, because there's 3 orbs over there, I need 3 more. I was just prepared for trying to prepare myself for the fact that I might have not got them all. But that's everything. That spider cave's done. All we have left is the lava tubes. I think that's what they're called. Lava tubes. And then Gol and Maya's citadel. I did this on purpose because it got me across quicker. I definitely thought of that and didn't just mess up the jump. All part of the plan. Okay. Yeah. We have 2 areas left, and we might get it all in one video. It depends. It might be a long video, but we'll try. We might speed up the credits because they're fucking long. They are really long, which, you know, a lot of people must work. They think like school children. It's weird. Maybe they were game testers. I'm not sure. But we've got to do this. Oh, that fucking noise. It just loops. It's mind-numbing. It's the worst noise in the game. But I was going to quickly look through. So we have everything from every area. And we're nearly done. It's kind of sad. I guess. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I guess I'll just play Jak 2. I kind of play Ultimate Spider-Man. I love the game. I know a lot about Ultimate Spider-Man. So I might just play the game next. And then come back to Jak 2. I don't know. I can finish it really quick as well. So, yeah. Who knows? Who knows what's happening next? I don't. It's a mystery. We've got one cutscene to watch before we end with Kira. Still don't know how to say her name. Even though I've heard it been said about 1,000 times throughout my life, I still don't know how to say her name properly. Okay. Hi, Kira!
Alright! With these additional power cells, I should be able to supply the heat shield with enough power to stand up to this lava. But the shield still has a limit. It will now withstand temperatures up to 800 degrees, but no more. So keep an eye on your gauge. I don't want to think about what those temperatures would do to your zoomer if the shield gives out.
Yeah, the heat. What? The Zoomer? Hey, what about us? Don't you think we could look for a safer route to Gol Citadel?
Look, I've released more cooling balloons into the tube, so you can use them to keep the temperature down. And don't forget to activate the teleport gate in the Yellow Sage's lab. We're counting on you.
Okay, I've been Archie, this has been Jak and Daxter The Precursor Legacy. Come back next time and we'll almost finish the game, or maybe we'll finish it, I'm not sure. But thanks for watching, goodbye.